Whew. All right. So, what's going on, y'all? This is K1. This is my channel. Tonight we're gonna be premiering our first episode of The Corner. So we're just gonna be talking about school versus when we was in there versus the new school, the virtual learning back here. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna pass over to my man's Mac.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mac. This is my homie's channel, and we'll be posting this channel on different outlets as well. And I'll make sure I put my information on the description below.
All right.
I'm Ant. Like you said, we were going to be talking about old school versus new school. We all kind of got together in school, had the full experience, full process, all years and everything, and versus what's going on now in the new school. And at that time, I'll point you to him.
Okay, well, this is JD, aka Tugga. Basically, I'm going to be going off of my viewpoint of how school is. And also, I'm starting a YouTube channel. This thing's going to be Tugga the Goat. And I'm going to have something for y'all soon later.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so let's jump into it, man. So we developed this show based on how we came up. This is the three. We had a fourth, but he had to dip out. We ain't even gonna get into that. But
You might see him later.
Right, you might see him later on. But anyways, when we were in school, we were all in the comments. Everybody had their own little sections. You had people in the middle section, you had people on the side section, you had people on the right section, whatever. But we always had our corner. And almost anybody and everybody, you had to get passed by us to get to wherever you was going. You had to pass by the corner. So, in the corner, we talk about different things, whatever's going on in school, whatever's going on with us, So that's how we developed it, and that's how we're going to push forward with it. So, with that being said, we're going to jump into it, and let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, I guess with JD, so he got hit with the pandemic. So, when March hit, his whole life changed. So, he had to go from being in school to virtual learning. So here he is now, going from a junior and now a senior doing virtual learning. So we just kind of want to hear from you and what the experience is about to be for you, or what it was for you when the pandemic hit.
The experience, it was a lot different. I feel like teachers they went lazy on the work. They started giving us more work and stuff like that. You had to do one PowerPoint to 4 or 5 a day. It was crazy. But to be honest, I like the experience because you don't have to put stress on yourself to wake up early and get ready and all of that. Versus actually going to school, you have to make it to the bus stop and run. I had to run plenty of times. So that's pretty much the pros of that.
How do you feel it's affected you socially?
Socially, great.
Yeah.
You don't hear from nobody anymore. The teachers, same thing. This is pretty much the same thing, to be honest. But as far as reaching out, just a lot less.
So less contact with people that you usually hang out with, or do you miss any part of it?
Oh yeah, I definitely miss the social alcovey, but things happen.
So it doesn't really change your dynamics in the way I feel like early morning in the commons area or wherever you would hang out, you would talk to your friends and everything, shoot the breeze and catch up on everything going on and whatnot. So you don't get that anymore? Does that still happen?
No, not at all. Nobody reaches out to each other. We're all kind of separated since this pandemic started.
With that being said, do y'all get together, maybe video chat each other in a conference, because Zoom has become a big thing. But back when we was in school, we had Uvu. I don't know if a lot of people we had Uvu. We had Skype. But that's what we had. Right. Even when I was in college, I had Uvu and Skype. That was it. So
Uvu was more for ratchets. Skype was more sophisticated.
Skype you graduated with. Because Uvu, that was a hood video card.
Yeah.
But you got things on there, so you could either get someone about schoolwork or you could cake. It was two different things you could do. But Skype was Skype. It was a little bit more business because it was crisper and it was just a lot cleaner. It felt like So do y'all ever get together and just Which y'all have in virtual learning, do y'all ever get together in video calls like, hey, let's study for this project or whatever, or things of that nature?
I mean, not everybody, but we all kind of had our separate sections. So we'll text each other and everything, but as far as calling or anything, nobody really reach out to each other like that.
That's crazy.
So,
yeah, we just text.
What do you feel like the difference is now in learning and doing the work? Is it easier to get done like while you're in the comfort of your home? Do you find you're less focused at home? You have more of an environment at school to do it in, or?
I mean, yeah, it's a lot easier, but you have to think about it. If you need like a question or help or any type of help, you have to, raise your hand and stuff like that.
Right.
But now you have to actually email the teachers.
And how, like, are they efficient with that? Do they respond relatively?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
See, that'd be a hassle for us.
Yeah, that's
the teachers we had when we was in school. That'd be a hassle for us. I'd probably have to drive up to school like, look, I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. Or whatever, right? Come to the house.
B Hall.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now, and I do agree with that, but now, especially with this whole virtual learning thing, now people going to school, they have a lot more access to Google. So essentially they're going to two schools at the same time. They're going to their regular school and they're going to the University of Google nowadays.
Because I had Spark Notes. I had Spark Notes.
Yeah, so it's kind of a interesting dynamic because it kind of knocks off the middleman of going to the teacher for help.
True.
Where now everything,
search bar.
Everything is at your fingertips now.
Right.
So I guess so my question